once I'm back, I will talk about the exciting news. Good morning. I feel like I always start these clips with good morning, but today is my longest run ever. It's 13k, which I'm dreading. Not gonna lie, I am excited to do it, but just in terms of actually doing it, if this makes sense, I'm not, because it is already, it's 29 degrees. I don't know what the humidity is because the phone's there. I've actually got up early today, so I woke up at 4:30. It is 5:30 now, so because I have to like give myself half an hour to wake up in bed, no matter what. So plan was to get up at 5 and then set off around 5:30, and that's what basically it's gonna be. So like, I just have a thing where no matter what it is, I just have to sit up for half an hour. Mainly because I spend the first half an hour going through like all work things. I know I probably shouldn't do this, but I check the work Slack, respond to, because there's someone that works for us over when I'm asleep. So I'll respond to any questions he has. Oh, we're gonna go to these. Yeah, respond to any questions he has, then I'll check over like the accounts to see everything's okay. So yeah, it just helps me kind of mentally wake up as well. Oh yeah, good. And you would have seen, I wear a belt and I'm wearing this. Basically this I only wear for the long runs, but it's annoying because it doesn't actually have, apart from this backpack thing, but I'm going to use it, anything where like I can put this. So yeah, they're the pillows, I just washed them the other day, so that's why they look like that. But yeah, so no pockets for the phone to go in. That would have been cool if there was a behind pocket. So let me just make sure that that's in a good position. So that's why I wear this belt, just, you know, put the phone in here, and then this is where I'm going to put my gels. So I probably won't take them all, but it's worth just to bring. I've got one of these Sport in Science gels, and then I've got two of these high fives. I'll be honest, like these are so much cheaper, but I can tell by the taste, they just don't actually taste, my personal opinion, they don't taste nice. Maybe it's because I got the caffeine gel, or caffeine energy gel. I don't know why they're classing this as a caffeine energy gel. It's literally 30 milligrams, which is pathetic. These ones taste so much better, but for the price that I bought one box of these, I bought 3 of these. So actually, as in like 3 singular gels. So it's not that good. And then that powder that I showed you on the what I eat in a day, so if you want to watch that, I've got in here, and that's going to be going in the backpack. I will just have to, because I need to buy some like handheld ones, because like that is way too big, but I hate running with things in my hands anyway. So there's going to be like a couple of stops for water, but the main aim is just to get the 13k done. And annoyingly, I left the gel in here, and then this came back to the UK, and it seems like the gel leaked everywhere, and this pocket's jammed shut. So it's either going to just be constantly used as a rubbish pocket because it's dirty now, or well, I will be putting it in the wash, so it's hopefully sorted out in there. because it's rather annoying. So let's get. I have no order to these pockets. So I'm gonna wear my sunglasses as well. So that's perfect. I'll just kind of do that up, and then yeah, I was gonna put. I think it's gonna really piss me off, but it's the only place I can put it because I don't have the camelback thing either that goes in here. So that might be an investment. Who knows? It's a bit annoying that I didn't come with it, but let's see how I look. I might look like a bit of a tosser. I'll see how I look. I might look like a bit of an idiot with it on. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I thought it'd be a lot worse. So I definitely need to make sure this is done up though. Perfect. So yeah, that's kind of what I don't like doing the bottom one up. It's also, this said it was male. It is tiny. Now, like, I've had it on, it's not like, that's not on the max thing, but like, it just feels so tight. Am I just I was going to call myself a big boy, but I'm not even a big boy, am I? So yeah, I'm going to go get my sunglasses, and they can sit in here, as I don't need to wear them all the time. I feel like I'm procrastinating or like putting it off now, so I'll grab them and I'll be gone. NGL, if I remember to record stuff, I will. I might, when I have a drink break, just talk about how I'm feeling actually. Because this has got 60 grams of carbs in it and 1,000 milligrams of sodium. I've also got 3 gels, so I'm very packed up for this. So I don't think I'm going to take them all, but better to have more than less. I think I'll probably have like 1 to 2 sip breaks. I say sip, and if I remember, then I'll pick up the phone and just kind of talk about how things are going. But the aim of the game is just to get the 13k checked off. So I need to get going because it's now 20 to 6. I imagine this is probably going to take hour and 20, hour and 30. So that'll bring us 7 o'clock, fingers crossed, because it gets so much hotter, so much quicker. Anytime after 6:37, like it ramps up quickly. So yeah, bye. Okay, sorry about this angle. I'm propping you up on at the bin. We're 6k in, having a water break. It is bloody hard. Like 80% humidity at the moment. My back is dripping, but I've got 7k left. I don't know how much I've got left in me. But I had a stop at 4k, took a gel then. I'll have a stop at 8k, so it's gonna probably be like 2k intervals. I just want to get this done and not like stop at, let's say, 9k or something. So I'm fine with it taking a little bit longer. Don't check my lapse time, that's all. But yeah, I'll probably pick you up when I'm back, as I just kind of want to get this done. And this is kind of the longer break, basically halfway through. I will probably get a Camelback. I need one, and I need hand waters because only drinking carbs is leaving a nasty taste in my mouth, and I'm only 6k in. So I can't imagine what it'll be like in a marathon, so that would be probably needing water and electrolytes. But yeah, speak soon. Hello, it is now Saturday, so I didn't record after the run yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I got back, it was like 7ish, and then I sat on the sofa and actually fell asleep. That half an hour get up was just the same as getting up at 5, but when I got back after 13k, I was absolutely knackered. But it went well. The first 7k was normal running, just like continuous. And then I was really struggling around 7.5k. Instead of going like, let's call it quits, I turned it into intervals at the end, so I still managed to get it done, as the main goal was to do the 13k. So I did 700 meters on, 300 meters walking, and kind of just kept repeating that until I hit the 13k. Ideally, I will eventually be able to run it continuously. That'll be a nice goal to get checked off. I know it's something very, very minor, and I can run like 10k continuously. I think maybe it was just like the heat. I hadn't obviously got up, hadn't eaten. I realised drinking carbs and electrolytes on a run can get very, very boring. So I went into a shop to get a bottle of water and just like refilled the bottle up that I had got through of the carbs and electrolytes, and then was kind of just drinking the rest in sips as and when I was doing like the 300 meters of walking. So I do need to get much better at like the fueling side of things during a run and hydration wise, but it was good. I didn't run today. I know I said I was moving to 5 runs a week. The one reason I didn't run today, I woke up at 5 a.m. to watch the Chelsea game, and in the evening it's like 35 degrees and humidity's back up again. So I thought, you know, let's just do a four run week this week. So I'll do a run tomorrow. I really don't like running on a Sunday because I like to get up and do check-ins, but like needs must, have to get it done. So it's intervals. So I'm either gonna get up early, do my check-ins, or I'm gonna get up early and do my run. I think, you know, it would probably be best to do the run as the day goes on. Motivation to do it on a treadmill really does dip. So that'll be tomorrow's run, and I'll pick it up. So today I'm actually sat in the kitchen because I normally lock myself in the spare room, which is where like my office setup is. But I thought, let's just change the scenery a little bit. I know it's only like 10 meters difference, but it's a lot brighter in here. So, and like work motivation hasn't been sky high this week. Normally it's like very, very continuous. I think maybe just, you know, travel, tiredness, get back into the routine. So next week's gonna be a good one. But I thought, let's just make sure this weekend is a nice, solid weekend of work. So I'm planning out content for Instagram, and then I'm going to finish editing the YouTube video that I've done. I was meant to post it this week, so I'm going to try and do 2 a week, but I might start like post that next week, say like next Wednesday or something. We'll see. I think I did have a shout out for it, so I'll probably post it today because it's basically ready to upload. I just need to change some music on it because it got copyrighted. But yeah, so I'll post that probably today actually, so get that out, and then I need to just plan like TikTok and like YouTube short content, as Instagram is mainly to do with like weight loss because that is the job. There'll be a little bit of running stuff on there, probably more on my stories, and then like 1 post a week where I'm just talking about this. So if you wanted to go check out, I'll put like that for Instagram here, and then YouTube shorts and TikTok, I'm going to try and just solely do it like around training and stuff like that, just because that's actually the content that I enjoy the most. But you know, when you've got a job that is to do with weight loss coaching, got to do the weight loss content. So yeah, as I get more and more into this, I might post some extra onto my Instagram, just because, you know, it's always good to show off that type of stuff as well, training wise. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my content today, spend a couple of hours on it. I watched the Chelsea game this morning, nice 2-1 win into the semis. Next game's at 11, so I probably won't be watching that one. But yeah, so today is gonna be not a swim, it's a gym session. I've got legs. I've not really done the gym that much this week. I've had kind of like a nice deload from it, and starting to get like raring to go again. I think adding them in every so often just really helps. So I'm going to do legs today, and then I've got a cycle as well, and then tomorrow is interval and upper day, and then Monday I'll probably have a rest from the gym, and no, tomorrow is going to be upper and another cycle. Tomorrow, on Monday, I have rest from the gym, but I will just do a swim, because that's one thing that's been slacking a little bit recently since coming back. I think just the routine is slightly out, so I'll do that on Monday, and then Tuesday's going to be like fully back into everything, like gym training, runs, cycles, swims and all that. But yeah, just gonna enjoy today, sat working, and I will speak to you tomorrow before the run. Good morning. I have an apology to make. I've kind of just been off camera since Friday. I've kind of been off training as well, in terms of like the gym and stuff. So it's been I've been pretty like quiet. I think I've just been focusing on my recovery a little bit, because I've not been able to, like, I've had an issue where I've just not been able to wake up. I know I had it 2 months ago, I think. So I think I was just very run down with like all the travel that I did, and then the 13k. That probably was one of the big things as well. But it's now Wednesday today, so taking a few days off the gym. I think my gym motivation just dipped a little bit, and I know I always say to people, don't go off your motivation, because it's never always going to be there. But normally when that happens is normally a cue I'm bored of my plan. I've been doing the same workouts for like 4 months, so it gives me a prompt to like start rebuilding things on there as well. And changed it, and then this week it's been fine. I went to the gym yesterday and loved it. So yeah, my usual prompt is when I get very, very bored on a plan, my motivation really does plummet, so just changing it up really does help. So it's Wednesday today. I've started taking, I hadn't taken it for ages, taking magnesium, and I took melatonin with it as well. And my God, I've never had the most vivid dream. But for 7 hours sleep, I've got a 71 sleep score. That's a lot better than what I've been averaging, really. Quite a lot of REM sleep, which is great. I do feel very rested today. So maybe it's the little concoction to take. I was seeing, like, when I was just doing some research on it, it's like only take melatonin for 10 days to get your sleep right. Will I do that? Probably not, as I quite like just like going, being knocked out and straight to sleep. I did have real vivid dreams, so I felt like someone was crushing my chest, but I think they could have also been magnesium as well. So today, feeling good. We've got a easy run today. Now I use the app Runner for most of my runs, but I think when I get back from my like 2 month stint in the UK, I'm gonna be getting myself a coach, just because like the runs are good on with Runner. It's just sometimes, you know, need a little bit of feedback, and I know it's an app, and like realistically it's what, like, I paid for it for a year, so I can't remember, but I think I paid like 100 quid, maybe less. So I don't expect the feedback, but that's what I'm probably going to be looking for, because it's all well and good following. It's all well and good following a plan, but I think there needs to be like a slight back and forth with someone. So it's like, I know I'm talking to you this, but the back and forth I need is like someone telling me what they think I need to improve on, rather than me trying to look on what I need to improve on, if that makes sense. So I'll be looking into one for when I get back. So yeah, it's 6k today. Gonna be 4 runs this week, so that'll be today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Saturday's meant to be 15k. I'm going to evaluate that depending on the temperature, because I can't get up any earlier than 4:30, and that 13k I finished around, I got up at 4:30, started running at 5ish, was it 5:30? Was running for about an hour and a half, so that was 7 o'clock. And and if they keep getting longer, I'm a bit fucked. So I do kind of want to save that for like I will do them runs, but it'd just be so much better when I'm in the UK to do them. But yeah, so I'm gonna go out and get this 6K in. I am finding the shorter ones a lot better, just for like this temperature. And I'm still probably pushing my body quite well anyway, because my heart rate goes through the roof sometimes. But yeah, gonna get on this run, and I'll speak to you soon. That is the run done. So I think I've got, what have I got today? I've got legs, and I might try and swim, depending on time and stuff. Wednesday's supposed to be my day off work, but I do have some stuff planned, just because it's me here. So I'm more just trying to chill in the evenings a little bit more, rather than having a day to chill. But yeah, so that was the run done. Felt good. Didn't actually feel as hot today. Let me just quickly look at temperature. 27, so yeah, it wasn't actually as hot day today. Normally it's like 30 degrees when I go out there at that time, so it actually felt really nice to run. Body felt really good. Got a stitch halfway through though, but it's still feeling it now. Just managed to kind of like run through it. So yeah, gonna do legs probably like 1 o'clock-ish. Trying to think when I've got 2 calls today. Around then, and then I might swim when it's like 7, when it's dark outside, because no one will be down by the pool then. So either do it first thing in the morning or do it last thing at night. Depends on if there's like holiday people here. If there's holiday people, then some of them stay out there till late. But that is my game plan for today. Yeah, it's 26 now, so it's quite nice. I'm looking forward to running, and I think I'm going to book to do the Burge to Burge, which is a half marathon in February. So that's why I was planning on getting a coach. I think what I'll do is get this out of the way, then the baby, then probably start my training in October, while still trying to do like mild-ish runs throughout like August and September. But I think the coach that I'm going to look for is going to be like an Ironman coach, because they should be able to coach me around running, and then I'll just stay with them to do an Ironman as well. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm going to just chill for a little bit and then get into the work day. Good morning. Right, it is now Friday. I know what you're thinking. No, I didn't run yesterday because I've needed to shift part of my plan around. I'm still so sore from the gym as well. It was Wednesday was a heavy leg day, and I woke up yesterday. The DOMs that I had were the worst I've ever had. So I decided to I went and did upper body, and then I did a small like off-plan cycle instead for around 20 minutes, just to get the movement going in my legs. And they still feel very stiff today, but much better. So today we're going to do a little bit of intervals. I'm actually decided I'm completely scrapping the runner training plan, and I'll explain why. I've got myself a coach, so yeah, it was very sudden, just happened yesterday. I have been following this guy for like a few weeks. If I'm honest, I don't even know how I found him. I was following him on Instagram though, and I was just in the gym yesterday and I thought, I really want to coach and I can't be asked to wait. So, just went and filled out his form. He texted me. The conversation was about 5 minutes long and then I signed up. I just need to fill out my form today. So they're actually an Ironman coach, which is very, very good. It's what I wanted. I don't really expect gym plans, but if he does it, that's an added bonus as well. I'm more just looking for like run, swim, cycle stuff. I'm gonna have to break it to him. I'm currently cycling on a one of them, like, it is such a crap cycler or bike in the gym. It's not even like a watt bike or anything. It is one where you have to pedal a little bit to get it going. So that's my big mission, other than having a kid. That is the bigger mission. But that's my big mission when I get back to the UK, is getting a bike. Currently got my dad on it. I'm sending him stuff off like Facebook Marketplace. I'm just gonna get a second-hand one, and then ship it back. And then, because realistically, the bike that I looked at here, the one that was like $4,000, it's all right. It's carbon, but you know, I've actually found people selling them in the UK for like £600 to £800, not like the same brand, but ones that when I put the specs into ChatGPT to kind of get an idea, it recommends them more than the bike that I looked at. So I was just thinking, let's save my money a little bit, because what I'll do is I will just get a second-hand one, try and get like a few races under the belt or like practice stuff. Then if I get more and more into it, I'll go and invest in like an even better one than like the $4,000 one. So I'll get like a proper racing one, but because it'll be my first road bike, let's just find one a new home. Let's just put it that way. So yeah. Today, as I'm ditching runner, just because I'm gonna have like new runs planned, and I got some exciting news which I will announce. I will announce it after the run, because I'll talk about it. I'm just gonna do some intervals today around 5k. So I'm thinking like a 1k warm up, then 3 lots of 700 meters running, 300 meters rest. I quite like doing that style of interval. I was going to call it an interview. And then a 1k cool down. And pacing, not too sure. I'm just going to make sure maybe I'm running at like 5:30-ish, give or take, for... I can run so much quicker than that, but 5:30 for the the on run, and then just like warm ups, no higher than 6k, just conversational pace. So gonna get that done. Should probably take like 40 minutes. Should take less, but 40 minutes I'll say. And then once I'm back, I will talk about the exciting news. Yeah, I'll see you later. Hello, so that's the run done. Not too sure if my hair looks like it's falling out. Normally it does when it gets wet. So currently walking back to the apartment, as I like having this as a little bit of a cool down, plus to get some steps in after a run. Sounds weird, but I try not to count my running steps towards my day-to-day steps, just because the people that I coach, I do the same rule. So these are just like the ones outside of it. So yeah, the news that I had is I've signed up to a half marathon. It's February the 8th, so it's ages away. It's like 7 months.
but it means I get to start planning for it. I'm probably going to hopefully start the training block in like October, which gives me 4 months. Plus, the reason why I thought 4 months would be good is if Junior is a nightmare sleeper, there might be days where I just have to move runs around and stuff. So it's just basically future planning. So we've got that in October. That's like the first run of next year, and then I will probably have a look for the next one around maybe like April time. I'm not too sure. I think I'll do a sprint triathlon next year as well, and maybe a full marathon. I'm not 100% sure. I now have a coach, so I'll speak to him about it. But yeah, gonna get back, do a little bit of chill, then got some work to do, and I will speak to you later.